What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to this episode of Painting Snippets. I'm not actually painting in this episode. I'm mostly going to be talking and building, well, not building, just trying to sort things out here. I'm in a different area of the studio, what I am currently deeming my build area. Now, who knows, there could be a series called Building Snippets if things carry on going like the way they're going, but who knows. Anyway, and I'm trying out, I've got my other camera set up here as well, and in the future I may well use that camera to film these and use this camera on the other side of the bench because it's a long table, it's a gaming table essentially. When I do my painting snippets over there, I've got a little paint station all set up ready to go for that. I just wanted to get this done because I've got a couple of tactical marines left to kind of try and sort out. I've got some arms here. This is all very strange. Put my glasses on and I'm going to go down to the bench. You see what I mean? Right, so I've got these guys here. The couple of things I've got to get for all of them yet is like their accessories, and I think I can do that. Yeah, I think I can do that. Quite good. I think I'll use this. I think I can do that with what I've got. So I'm just opening up these arms I got from eBay because I have no arms. It's sad but true. I've got heads in plenty, so I don't really need that. I've got all my building gear here. I'm not planning on doing any large builds like have done for a while. Not for a while, not some time. Right, so I've got this plasma gun here to sort out. And yeah, the weather here is terrible. So I'm going to try and, there's no heater on this side. So I could move my heater over, but it's not, it's too much aggravation right now. I'm all for have setups done with minimal effort so that I can just sort of come over here, stick my phone on and go, or in the other case my camera on and go. Yeah, I've opted to use the phone, although it doesn't really, I'm discovering it doesn't really save me that much time with the other camera and the separate microphone. A, you get a better sound, and B, when you use your phone, you've got to wait for it to the cache memory to catch up with the file anyway on my video editing software. So I've got to wait for that. So it takes the same amount of time really. So I'm beginning to think I might just use my phone for the really shorter videos, you know? Yeah, that's what I'm beginning to think. But it's all a learning curve, right? It's all a learning curve. Now, I've got some fantasy stuff I want to do here later as well. And there might be another video where I talk about that. I want to talk about that in some detail, actually, with you all. I do. I've got another painting station I want to set up for what will essentially be showcases in the future. That will help encourage me to showcase my final painted models, because I'm terrible for I put like work in progress pictures. I'm all for that. I'm always doing that, but I don't put many final product sort of thing pictures videos up. So I want to start doing more of that in the future. So I'm just trying to better myself a bit here. You know, I'm not out to conquer the world or anything, but I'm just trying to better myself a bit more. Get my channel a bit more, I don't know, variation, I suppose. I'm aware that I can't do much at the moment, games wise, for main reasons of my energy levels are just not there yet. They're just not. But they will be. They'll come back, and I have every faith that they will. And I'll be able to do some more gaming with you all. But these types of videos are cool because I can just, you know, paint or build, chat and ramble, and it's good therapy for me. I find it healing as well. You know, it's soothing and healing as well. I find it healing. It's a good healing tool. I'm just going to score a couple of lines in his arm here. So we can pop his plasma gun on then. Right. Some Revel glue. Excellent. Hold it in place. Yes, we will. Hold it in place. Just long enough for it to be able to hold its own weight, like so. Then we're good to go. We are good to go. Now for his other arm, I bought a power fist. Haven't seen many of these lately. This Citadel mat thing is pretty good actually. Oh dear, excuse me. This Citadel mat's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. I've had it quite a while now, about 8 months or so. I've built 2 Imperial Knights on it and some Catachan Jungle Fighters, and yeah, I really enjoy it. Yeah, it's very good. Very enjoyable. Now, see, this is setup now is enabling me to do building video too. Not that I'm really building, I'm just putting some arms and that on, but you know what I mean. I'll be able to do building video, I'll be able to do painting snippets video without changing all my stuff over. Whereas before I could only film one set of miniatures at a time because I had to wait until they were finished before I could get onto the bench again. Blah blah, you know. And yeah, I'm very thankful I can do this in my studio. So put some, you know, I've got some of these lizard men things I want to really sort out. I've had them for years and I'm just sick and tired of them not being built, really. Okay. Let's get the arm place just there, it settle. He's got a bit of wiggle time. I can sort that out after. Don't want his fist up like that, or do I want it down a bit? I'll have it down a bit, I think. Just a bit. There, that's good. I like that. See, now I have so I've got an arm here which I could put on this guy. I've got another arm on the way which hasn't arrived yet, so that's irritating, because then I'll have a whole squad of tactical marines. Now, I don't know what the deal is with them, whether they are getting rid of them, Games Workshop. I hope they don't, because they're the iconic thing for Warhammer for me, for Warhammer 40k. Yeah, they got Primaris Marines, sure. And they may go that way, but which is why I'm glad I've got one, and I'm glad I've got a spare set in a box on my shelf, which will remain that way. You know, if it's true, if they're discontinuing tactical marines, I hope they don't, but if they do, they do. It's not going to stop me playing them. No, seriously, there are a couple of people I know, right, who don't mind playing whatever edition of Warhammer is available, provided you know the rules, like, you know, and they, you know, we all know the rules. So say they wanted to play 7th edition, it would just require us all boning up on the rules for a bit, and they'd be happy to play that, because I've got loads of stuff for 7th and 8th. Card decks and whatever else. You know, if it's like, oh yeah, I really enjoyed 6th edition, we'll do that, whether it didn't have the phases. Yeah. True, you always forgot your psychic stuff because of that, but well, I did anyway. So the phase is like, psychic phase. Aha, yeah, I've got psychic abilities. I can do that now. So it stops me forgetting them, but you know, I'm terrible. Let's score his arm here. Right. There we go. Bit of glue. Pop that on. Yeah. Oh, I can see his base needs a bit more plastic putty to fill the slot in it. That's all right. Now, I've got all my other ones are all raring to go. They just need their accessories on, you know, the grenades and all that kind of thing. I will look for them. I will look for them, because I don't know. They must be around somewhere. That's cool. Yeah. So let's take my glasses off for a bit. And oh, what's this? Oh, that's an arm. That's another arm I already have, but I didn't want to use that one because it's in a certain pose. I just didn't want to use it. That's fair enough. I don't think I've got anything else. I'll put some heads on whilst I'm waiting for the arms to dry. Heads are always good. Shoulder pads. Fair enough, yeah. Right, that's okay, that's fine. Oh, let's get my glasses back on again. Let's move the phone over there a bit. I can move this up a bit. So I've got the head here. I'm just take some of the mold lines off over the top of his helmet. Oh, I just watched that, well, yesterday actually, the that Games Workshop put out, or Warhammer TV or community or whatever, about how a space marine gets his armor. Oh yes, watch that, and if that doesn't make you want to build and paint space marines, I don't know what will. So they can't get rid of space marines. It's they're classic. Classic. Right. Yeah, I like that straight away. I like that. You never know when you may need these other spares. So I won't put the other guy's head on just yet. Not until my other arm arrives. That's the one. Put a couple of shoulder pads on there, couldn't I? I'm sure. So the shoulder pads, they're not much of as much of a thing anymore, are they? With the Primaris Marines, they tend to have them already on. I quite like putting them on. I'm gonna put this shoulder pad on this dude with the power fist. Right, so I think we're good. Oh no, I need another shoulder pad, don't I? Yes, I do. It's alright, I'm just cutting this out awkwardly because, you know, if there's an awkward way of doing something, you can be sure Pete will find it. Getting a bit chilly actually, so I don't have the heater here. In the summer, of course, it will be hot. I'll have the fan blowing on me instead. Right. Yeah, there's definitely going to be another video in the works, and I'm probably going to use the other camera for that. And then I'll see exactly what takes the longest to, and what doesn't. I think that's the best way, actually. See which method of filming works best. I mean, it's a nice idea for filming off my phone. The idea was I wouldn't have to marry up the sound, and that would save me some time, but in the long run, it's not really saving me any time. It's just ease of use with the phone tripod there. I've got the phone holder. It's all pretty good, pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm going to go back to my other camera for the next episode, I think so. Yeah, so come up a bit. There we are. So yeah, so something I want to show off as well in the next video to you all, which I'm excited about. I'm kind of overflowing with excitement right now for the hobby, because personally, for me, it's a good time. It's a good time in the hobby for me. I've never felt so spoiled with all the goodness, hobby goodness we have. And I just think I've been painting, as you may know, some of the old metal miniatures lately for my role-playing games. And it just reminds me of the times before the internet and didn't have all the internet shops and YouTube and that to help you with anything. And it was all mail order stuff. And very often, if you wanted to order a miniature, you didn't even have a picture of it. You just had a description, like dwarf with axe, you know, dwarf with bow, elf with longbow, you know, and you're like, well, is that good? Or it could be anything, couldn't it, really? But nowadays, we're just so spoiled, aren't we? Just go on anywhere and look at it and think, yeah, I like the look of that. I'm going to buy it. And you buy it. Right. Shoulder pad time is going on. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. That's good. So getting his shoulder pads on there. Truly, this has been a really long process of getting these Space Marines built. I never thought it was going to take this long. I really didn't. So later on I'll be looking for swords and grenades, things that I can just put on their belts and things. Right, so I might as well put yeah, I'll put this shoulder pad on him. Then he's got a shoulder pad out ready for when the next one arrives. Next arm arrives in the post, which could be any day now. It isn't going to be today because post's already been today. So yeah. So yeah, we're super spoilt. All this stuff, you know, it's brilliant. I think he can be the one with the power fist. He can be the leader of that squad. Right, so that's all done. Yeah, I'm probably not going to go on too much more now. Suffice to say, I've got these lizard man models here that I'm going to want to start building. My friend who primed these up, and my friend who started painting this one, at the looks of it. Yeah, looks like he's painted it a little thickly there, but well, I can probably get some Dettol on that one. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. With these. See, I bought a load of stuff off my friend years and years ago now. About 8 years ago, I think. He was on hard times at the time, and he wanted to sell some stuff, and I wasn't really looking for fancy stuff at the time. I thought, yeah, so I bought it off him anyway, to help him out, because at the time I was able to then. Things have changed so much for me lately, but I did it, helped him out, and consequently, yeah, I got some fancy stuff, which, you know, I like the look of. Yeah, I don't know. I am excited for it. I'm also excited. I want to be painting my Indomitus box set, which is kind of the main project for this year. of course that incorporates not just Primaris Marines, my Imperial Fists, but it also incorporates the Necrons, which they're pretty easy to paint, though, Necrons, aren't they? So that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Yeah, so, but I've got all this stuff going on in my head. My head feels like it's going to explode sometimes, all the things I want to do with what I've got here. It's like, you know, I want to split myself into 3 or 4 people sometimes and say, right, you do that, you paint that, you build that, and you film that. Yeah, but you've only got like half a day in your free time to do it, so make sure you use it wisely. That's what it feels like. Anyway, what are we up to here? 25 minutes. I think we're gonna call it a day here. I don't want it to go on too long, especially with the rendering time of the cache file memory. Right, I'm going to try the other video and see how that goes, the other camera. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you on another video. Give it a thumbs up, please, if you like, or a thumbs down if you dislike. Either way is fine, you know this. Share the video if you can. That really helps out in a big way, more than you know. And yeah, I'll see you on another video. Bye for now. Bye-bye.